The mysterious mass elephant die-off in Botswana, scientists claim was caused by CYANOBACTERIA poisoning. This happened a couple of months back, and they said that the only animals that were affected were the elephants. They were wondering if it was perhaps poisoning of the water at the water holes that animals would go to drink from, but it was only the elephants, the Botswana elephants, that were affected. Hundreds of elephants died mysteriously in the famed Okavango Delta in Botswana. They succumbed to cyanobacteria poisoning. This is what the Wildlife Department revealed on Monday. This is a landlocked southern African country, boasts the world's largest elephant population, estimated around 130,000. I think that this is where Prince Harry goes to Botswana for wildlife protection. Now, more than 300 of these pachyderms, the elephants, mysteriously died since March, with their intact tusks ruled out the hypothesis that they were perhaps killed by poachers for their ivory. The officer of the Department of Wildlife and National Parks, Mandi Rubin, said the deaths were caused by poisoning due to cyanobacteria, which was growing in pans or watering holes, the principal veterinary officer of the Wildlife Department said. Now, if it was in the watering holes, why did not other animals die by this poisoning? Now, Rubin said the deaths had stopped towards the end of June 2020, coinciding with the drying of the pans. A first report of unusual elephant deaths, April 25th, identifies cases near Seronga village. Numbers began escalating the following month, and according to the wildlife authorities, about 330 animals died, and blood tests were consistent with the findings that a species of cyanobacteria that produces neurotoxins was the case. Tests were conducted at specialist laboratories South Africa, Canada, Zimbabwe, and the United States. Officials had ruled out anthrax or human involvement, such as poaching, according to Ciro Taulo, Deputy Director of Department of Wildlife and National Parks. Now, the government of Botswana has stated that it's continuing studies into the occurrence of the bacteria. In the winter, elephants hydrate themselves mainly by eating roots and bark of trees, especially of the baobab tree. This is from Agence France Presse, and it's on Science Alert. If you'd like to join me on my Patreon account, you will hear content not covered by mainstream media. These riveting stories will be based on my research, and I will state my opinions and give my personal insight on diverse and controversial subjects and world events not covered by mainstream media, and not supported by YouTube guidelines. So whatever I have on my Patreon, most of those will not be on my YouTube channel. Please consider becoming a member today. More of the most significant and important videos will be on my Patreon channel. Your support helps me to continue my research and keeps this YouTube channel alive. And we depend on your support, your generous charity, because we help economically challenged families here in Athens, Greece, in Kapota, and we also help the young generation with university tuition and the community around our church. Thank you.